Hey guys, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and it's a snowy one out there. I'm upstairs peeking out the window. My husband's snow blowing. Lots of snow out there. Thank goodness for a snowblower, I can tell ya. Okay, I just came downstairs. Yeah, it's another super cold day out, but that's okay. We're getting used to it these days. Oh, my camera's kind of fuzzy. Just a second. There's May's playing with his trucks. The kids just got done lunch. There's Mr. Man sitting there in the chair watching the snow blowing going on. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Now today's the day that I'm supposed to be going to this Ukrainian Christmas dinner this evening. My beautiful cards. And anyways, I don't know what's going to take place because it's pretty snowy and stuff out there. I'm gonna wait to get to a call from my sister to see, because she's supposed to be coming. But I'm just cleaning up the lunch dishes. My bone broth is smelling divine. You know, we got the fire pumping. And I'm gonna peel some potatoes for these pierogies I'm gonna attempt to make. Now whether I go to this dinner tonight or not, due to the weather, I'm gonna try to make pierogies anyways. So yeah, I got a roast beef in the slow cooker right here. It smells good. Just for supper for my family if I'm not here. And yeah, it's good. So I'll get some potatoes peeled and I'll be back. Alright, I just took that bone broth off just to sit there. I know that looks nasty, the landing or whatever. It's just wood ash. There's nothing that's in the pot or anything. But I'm going to do this on the wood stove today because we're going to have it pumping all day anyways. So I'm going to boil these potatoes. I'm about to chop up a truckload of onions. But on Ania's Kitchen, I subscribe to her. She's a Polish lady that lives here in Canada. And she's a beautiful mom of 2 kids, a boy and a girl, and her husband, and you know, was there. And anyways, she makes a whole bunch of Polish dishes. And she makes different kinds of pierogies. One was with pork. So I'm going to do it exactly how she did it. She boils like a big chunk of pork and then grinds it in a meat grinder. So I'm going to do meat pierogies and I'm going to do potato pierogies. I'm feeling motivated. Also I watched a bunch of different ones, but ones that stuck out was Ania's Kitchen, and another one was called The Polish Chef. He you know, did the potato ones. He used ricotta cheese and I don't have any, so I'm going to use cream cheese and just wing it and see how it goes. So I'm going to open this and get that in a pot and put it on the wood stove, so I'll boil it for about an hour. And in the meantime, I'm going to chop up some onions. Oh, I'm crying, guys, all these onions, but I'm saving all the skins. Say hi, Mish.
Hi.
Okay, it's a full-on ball fest over here now.
A lot of money.
Oh, wow. Say hi, Mace.
Hi.
Alright, I just put a little oil in the pan. And for those that don't know, I've never made pierogies before. I'm just going to try it. But I'm going to caramelize these onions as best as I can. I've done this before. It just takes a while. I'm going to turn it on high now until it starts sizzling. And then I'll turn it down a little lower. Oh, I don't want to drop any. I'm using so many because I plan on making a bunch of pierogies. And we're going to puree them in with the potatoes and with the meat. So, yeah. I'll bring you back when this starts doing its dance. Okay, it's starting to sizzle. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit from maximum to like medium high. And I just keep an eye on it. You don't want this to burn. And eventually it'll get brown. And then a really nice color brown. And they're so full of flavor. So I'll let that go. I'll turn you around here for a second because we need to tog this fire. I need those pots to start boiling a little more. Yeah. Ooh, it's hot, that's for sure. It's just like whew, that's hot just opening that door. Ooh, it's gonna be a hot one in here. Let's see. Just leave it open just a little smidgen, lets the draft in. That puppy will be burning high here shortly. We'll just take a peek outside. Look, the snow. When the kids come in or we come in, it's not even melting when it comes in the porch. It's that cold. But look, my husband moved all the vehicles over there so he can finish snow blowing. Here. Ooh. Snowy, snowy. Oh, that fire's going good now. It won't take long for those pots to start boiling. Mish and I are here listening to some jams and dancing, aren't we, Mish? And these onions, I'm going to shut them off now. I could keep going and keep going and keep going, but that's good because I'm going to mix these in with the pierogi filling, and they're nice and soft. And I just took the pork off the wood stove because I'm boiling a kettle now. I could have squeezed it on there, I suppose. But this pork is almost done. And I forgot to tell you, I put a bay leaf and an onion in here too to boil with it. And you can really smell the bay leaf that's in there. So yeah, this is pretty much done. I'm going to start on the dough. I'm kind of disappointed because Ania used, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Ania. Anyways, she used a food processor, and I have one, but she used the little dough blade that comes with it, and I've never used mine. I just have that chopper blade. I know I have a dough blade, but I can't seem to find it. So I don't know if I use that chopper blade if it would do the same thing, and I don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to use my Cornelius, my stand mixer, and use the dough attachment. And I'm doubling her dough recipe because I'm making two different kinds of pierogies. So yeah, the basic recipe is a little bit of like a teaspoon of salt to 4 cups of flour and about a cup of hot water, but I'm going to be doubling that. So you put it all together and add the water slowly until it kind of comes together as a ball, and yeah, that's what you do apparently. So I'm going to try that. This is the most intimidating part for me, honestly it is, and I don't know why. I make bread and stuff all the time, but I've never ever made pierogi dough. So yeah. I've been letting it go for like 5 minutes and it's just not coming together. I might have to start this over again. But this is, my hands are clean, guys. Or I might take it out and do it by hand. Oh, I wish I could find that stupid hook for my food processor because she made it look so easy. I'm gonna give it another go. Yeah, I'm gonna do it all over again, but I'm not gonna double the recipe. I know sometimes that's what happens when you try to double a baking recipe. I should have known better, but the potatoes are all done, so I'm just gonna take those out and strain them, and then I'll do that dough. I'm just at the sink now, guys, straining the potatoes. Ooh, Nelly, facial. I'll just leave the top on there. So I'm going to clean this table off and we're going to do it old school way. All right. The dough's just over there. You can see that ball beside the potato pot. And now I'm going to do the potatoes and the, well, she used cottage cheese. I did see people use cream cheese and ricotta cheese and cheddar cheese. So I'm using what I have, and I have a brick of Philadelphia cream cheese. So that's what I'm doing. She used one of these, or she didn't, the Polish chef did. And this was my mom's, and I've never used it before. I've used one before, but I've never used one here at my house before, so I just washed it. I just want to rinse it out with this. And yeah, it'll just make the potatoes and stuff squished together. It's a little bit of a workout, but not bad. Because we want to make the filling, I guess, really smooth. So I do the cheese and the potatoes together. Take that out of here, Mish. I'm doing stuff. You can't have that out here where I'm working with food. Oh, it does a good job. Looks like little spaghetti noodles, doesn't it, Misha?
So what are you putting in there?
Potatoes and cream cheese. Whew.
That's weird.
That is kind of weird, but it looks like it's something you'd have when you're playing with Play-Doh.
Like white Play-Doh.
Mmm. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring it up close. It's really nice and smooth because it was through that little mincer thing.
I just want to look.
You want to look?
Go up. Wow.
Well, you'll have to wait, Mace. Anyways, I'm going to clear the table off again and start rolling out that dough. Okay, well you can see, I'm making my attempt. I'll try to zoom you in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And I am by far a professional. They said what you do, you flip it over so the part that was on the surface is the part that you put the filling on because it seals better. And you pick up the dough and you kind of stretch it because it's kind of like elasticy. And you just roll it up, almost like you're rolling up a sushi roll or a cigarette or something like that. Not really, but... And I can't make those pretty little ridges. I might go over it with a fork, but right now I just want to get this first batch going. I have a pot of water over there on the stove coming up to boil. on the electric stove because I want it good and roll and boil. And yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to make more dough. All right, I got my first pan. They're kind of funny looking, but I don't care. I just heard from my sister she is coming up, so I am gonna go. It's nice and sunny out. It's just it's bitter cold and snowy. So I guess now what we do is put these in very carefully. I'm gonna use this because I don't need to burn myself. I guess we don't overcrowd the pot. And boil them a few minutes, and when they start to float to the surface, I guess they're done. Maybe that's good. I don't know how many I should or shouldn't have in here. Alright, I'm just going to set the timer for a couple minutes and break out my meat grinder. Well there, that didn't take very long. They're up floating, and that's what they did on the video. Once they started to float to the top, just leave it for a minute, which I've done, and take them out. And I guess you can eat them just like that, or you can fry them in a pan. And I need a little color on my food, so I'm going to fry them in the pan just so they get a little brown after. But for now, oh, I might put a non-stick spray on this pan because I don't want it to stick. That was the purpose of it, I guess. And I just wanted to do it like her. So I'm going to add the caramelized onions to this too and mix it all up together. One's all done. That pot on the back burner is potatoes for supper tonight. I'm about to take the roast beef out of the slow cooker and slice that up, but before I do that, I'm going to start frying up these pierogies just so they get a little brown on the outside, nothing major. Alright, I got the pierogies all fried up, wrapped up with tin foil in the oven just to keep warm. I took the roast beef out of the slow cooker and put it in one of those silver pans that I had the pierogies in. Now I'm going to make a real quick gravy and strain these potatoes because they're done. Ooh, Nelly. And it's 5 o'clock. I'm supposed to be there for 6. I got to feed all the kids. There for now. There. I'll mash up those potatoes and cut up that meat, and then I'll get supper to the kids, and then I'll get myself. Alright, there's supper. Potatoes, gravy from the drippings in the slow cooker, roast beef, and home canned corn. I'm going to throw it on some plates. I don't have time to go down to the basement to get some pickles, but this is what they're having. There you have it. Yeah. All right, everybody has their food. I'm gonna jump in the shower. It's 5:22. We eat at 6:30, but people, you can arrive there at 6. I'm supposed to meet my sister in town at 6, so ooh, Nelly, it's gonna be a busy one. So this is the before. here's just after the shower. I had a shower in the downstairs bathroom because someone was in the upstairs one, and Misha's like, that was quick. I said, I just had to get all the flour and stuff off of me from today. I did learn something making those pierogies, that they're not super difficult to make. I still have a lot of room for improvement. It's very tedious though, and it's an all-day event. All right, I'm downstairs. I know a lot of people do outfits of the day. Oh, that's kind of fuzzy. Is that any better? Just a minute. Okay, so this is my outfit. I got this shirt at Frenchie's a long time ago, and it's kind of like my dressy shirt. You wouldn't be able to tell. It's just a different kind of material. But yeah, I'm rocking an 80s look, only my hair's just wet, that's all. So I'm gonna have to wear a hat for sure, because, you know, it's freaking freezing outside. So we're gonna go to a Ukrainian supper. I don't know how much I'll be able to bring you guys along, but if anything, I'll get pictures of the food and stuff there. So let's hit the road, Toad. No, it's okay. So we're here. Hi. Merry Ukrainian Christmas.
Yes, likewise.
Well, I'm just at the party now. I'm in the bathroom. It's a fancy bathroom. One of those clawfoot tubs and a whole bunch of decorations. I'm just waiting for the crowd to get away from the food table, and then I'll bring you guys out if I can to show you all the food. There's a ton of people here and a ton of food, so having a blast. And I guess there's going to be a jam session after too, so fun. Okay.
We take a bus one way, and then we would take a water taxi going back.
Okay.
And the water taxis will take you to grottos.
Okay.
You can jump out and fish in.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So anybody that's allergic to seafood,
That's me.
don't eat the
that
chowder, right?
And this is like a pierogi lasagna with
Okay.
gluten-free noodles.
It's what?
It's a pierogi lasagna
Okay.
with gluten-free. So
Okay.
that's all I know.
These are bacon wrapped scallops.
Okay.
Mike brought them.
Okay, I won't have that one then.
No, you better not.
No.
Gary's got chowder for you. I don't know, but I'll try one and I'll let you know.
I tried one, they're delicious.
What are they?
Yes, yeah, I think she does. True, like artwork. So pretty. All right, well, I'm home now. I just got done making the kids' lunches for tomorrow, so that's a win for me, because I struggle with that. I'm just putting it out here on the deep freezer in the porch. Anyways, I had a blast at the party. The video got cut off when I was telling you about making pierogies, but yeah, I underestimated how much work it takes to make pierogies, so I have a lot to learn. I thought I was going to bang them out, you know, like 200 of them today, and I had just enough time to make what I brought to the party, but I still got lots of filling, so I'll use that up tomorrow probably. But they were coming out in the porch. Anyways, yeah, for all that celebrate the Ukraine Christmas or the old Orthodox Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, and Happy New Year again. So yeah, anyways, peace, love, and happiness, and thanks for coming along with me for this journey. This was not a cooking tutorial at all. I just wanted somebody there to see my first attempt at pierogies. When I get a little better at it, I might try to show you the best way that I find to do it, but yeah, anyways, have a good evening. Stop back tomorrow. We'll be doing something a little different. I don't know yet. Just a minute, Maze. Say goodnight to everybody. Nope. Nope. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.